Greetings, curious, talkative, smart Gemini. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and a tarot card reader, and now I'm going to do the April 2020 forecast for Gemini. And I'm going to do a quick tarot overview, and I will talk a little bit about the planets, but I definitely recommend that you contact me directly for your own personal tarot reading and transit reading. During these times of the global paradigm shift, it is very, very good time to check in with the unseen in the other world. There are major collective transformations and individual shifts happening for all of us. And I can do the readings on the phone and FaceTime, so definitely hit the contact button and schedule your own reading with me. But in the meantime and in between time, here we are. As we enter the month of April, Gemini, it looks like something that you've been waiting for is coming in, a success or an achievement of some kind. And you're covered by the Ace of Swords. So this could be a feeling of feeling defeated, or it can also be that you're holding back a new idea. You're crossed by the Page of Cups. For those of you who have children, this is a very sensitive and loving child who looks very sweet, who might be a focus of this month. For those of you who do not have children, this could have to do with your own creative process. And for those of you who are young people, like in your early 20s or something watching, this is probably you. And this is probably meaning that in April, your focus will be on love and romance or creativity. The basis is the Six of Pentacles. This is an award, a contract, a distribution, a financial disbursement of some kind. It can be a contract or negotiation. It's a favorable financial card for Gemini. What's leaving is the Six of Cups reversed. This could be having a falling out or not seeing eye to eye with a friend or loved one. It could also be that you're missing a friend or loved one. What could come into being is the Queen of Cups. This is a very creative and emotional woman who is focused on her vision. What will come into being, it looks like around the 18th, getting over disappointments and focusing on gratitude. Fears or insecurities, this could be about investments, savings, finances, a big expenditure of some kind. Others see you, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So this is a man who's being irresponsible, possibly with business or finance. For Gemini men, this means that someone is looking at you possibly as being irresponsible with business or finance, or maybe not following through with a business deal or a business proposal. For Gemini women, this could mean that there's a man around you who's being irresponsible or with business or finances, or who is reneging on a financial or business proposal of some kind. Positive feelings, the Seven of Cups reversed. It looks like the future is cloudy, yet Gemini has very positive feelings about the future anyway, even though they don't know exactly what's going to happen. And then the outcome is the Hermit. So this is about towards the end of the month, maybe spending time alone, going inside, becoming much wiser, more mature, getting in touch with that inner light to guide you. And for some, this could mean that an older person in your life plays in significantly at the end of the month of April. So that's the tarot overview for Gemini. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about the planets. April 3rd, Venus enters Gemini. So Venus, which is the planet of attraction, romance, creativity, art, it enters your sign, Gemini, in the beginning of April. So this is a romantic time for Gemini. It's a time where Gemini wants to communicate about romance, communicate about art, aesthetics. You may be writing, you may be speaking in a creative or romantic way, starting at this time. April 7th is the full moon of Libra, and Libra is trine Gemini. So this is a full moon that brings illumination and highlights romance, art, creativity, justice, diplomacy. So these will be themes wherever that full moon shines in your chart. And I encourage you again to contact me to have a birth chart or transit reading to look deeper into that. April 9th begins the pre-shadow of Venus retrograde. So Venus retrograde is not as common as Mercury retrograde, but it does happen, and this time Venus retrograde will be in Gemini. So this is very significant for Gemini in terms of money, relationships, creativity, romantic relationships, and friendships. So I highly encourage, this is a very, very good time for Geminis to get a reading, a birth chart reading, a transit reading, and a tarot reading. April, and the retrograde begins May 13th, but the pre-shadow starts April 9th. So yeah, it's a good time for a reading, Gemini. And then April 17th, Saturn at 1 degree Aquarius will be forming a quincunx with the North Node in Cancer at 1 degree Cancer. So for early degree Geminis, anyone who's born in the first 4 degrees of Gemini, this is going to be a significant aspect that has to do with your work life and your higher purpose. And if you know, anyway, I can get into more details in a personal reading. And April 19th, the sun enters Taurus, so it's Taurus season, so definitely be ready to contact all your Taurus friends and loved ones on their birthday and wish them a happy birthday. April 22nd is the new moon of Taurus. New moons are always a great time to set intentions for new starts. Taurus rules money, security, values, self-esteem. So it's great to set intentions around any of these areas during the new moon of Taurus. If you'd like to be on my new moon altar, contact me and I can talk to you about the details of how to get involved with that. And then April 25th, Pluto goes retrograde in Capricorn. And this is for late degree Geminis. You will feel the impact of this. Anyone who's born from like 21 degrees Gemini to 26 degrees, 27 degrees Gemini. So again, if you don't know the degree of your sun, I can let you know in a birth chart reading, and then we can look at how Pluto, which is a very transformative, slow-moving planet, where it will be moving in your chart if you're one of those later degree Geminis. So yes, Gemini, that's my reading for the month of April. Again, during this self-quarantine lockdown and time of the global paradigm shift, there could not be a better time in life to get a reading. So if you've been thinking about it, if you're on the fence about it, contact me today and schedule it. It is such an enlightening and enriching tool for a spiritual understanding of yourself and the world around you and how you relate to it. And these are the times. So please contact me. If you liked this video, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a don't like. Please follow me on Instagram at astrology.tarot.eliannicole. And thank you for joining me today, Gemini. Have a great April.